Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. We now stand 10 years past the midpoint of a century that has witnessed 4 major wars among great nations. Until the latest of our world conflicts, the United States had no armaments industry. American makers of plowshares could, with time and as required, make swords as well. But we can no longer risk emergency improvisation of national defense. We have been compelled to create a permanent armaments industry of vast proportions. Added to this, 3.5 million men and women are directly engaged in the defense establishment. Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals, so that security and liberty may prosper together.
This episode of LTF is brought to you by Helios Water Group, and that's Helios Water Group, the number 5.webs.com is where you can find them. I got a lot of people asking me what exactly is Helios Water. What it is micro water. That's the product of mild electrolysis, which takes place in the micro water unit. Micro water is treated tap water that has not only been filtered, but has also been reformed in that it provides reduced water with a large mass of electrons that can be donated to activate oxygen in the body to block the oxidation of normal cells. So basically in English, that just means it's really purified water with alkaline added to help treat the body and prevent illnesses and disease. Some of the things that it helps to prevent include an improvement of blood glucose levels, improvement of peripheral circulation in diabetic gangrene, improvement of uric acid levels in gout, improvement of liver function in hepatitis disease, cirrhosis of the liver and hepatitis, improvement of duodenal ulcers, and prevention of recurrences, improvement of cholesterol levels, hypertension, and angina, and myocardial infarction, improvement of hypersensitive disorders, atopic dermatitis, asthma, improvement of autoimmune disorders, improvement of so-called specific diseases, including Behçet's syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and so on, improvement of malignant tumors of liver, hepatoma, metastatic tumors, improvement of general malaise, chronic constipation, and diarrhea. The list goes on. It also does, one of the best things that it does that I love about it is that it takes out fluoride, which recent Harvard study revealed that is shown to lower your IQ level. Also really doesn't really do much for your teeth, which it's supposed to be there for. I think the ADA recently admitted that that fluoride actually causes dental fluorosis, but all in all, you just want to stay away from it altogether, I'd imagine. So if you want to order your Helios water and try it out for yourself. I believe they lowered the price down from $2 a bottle to $1.50 per bottle. And if you call and mention the word freedom, you'll get 10% off of orders of 10 bottles or more. So you can order online if you go to www.helioswatergroup5.webs.com, or you can give them a call at 954-200-1651. And again, mention the word freedom and get 10% off of 10 bottles or more. We're also brought to you by Will-Powered Fit Training, where you can receive fitness training, exercise, build up stamina and basic muscle workout training and fitness to help you defeat the New World Order, or just to look good and pick up ladies, whatever you like. And Will-Powered Fit Training. It consists of workouts that are not too overbearing. They're meant to tone, sculpt, and to help you gain strength. They're one-on-one. They're 1 minute intervals that consist of creative body weight training with resistance bands, kettlebells, dumbbells, Bosu balls, rage rope, and jump ropes. Also included is a creative agility circuit for cardio, as well as a nutritional advice. Sessions start at just $10 per session, with package deals for individuals, couples, and partners. They're conveniently located at Willoughby Park, 11100 Northwest 44th Street, at Sunrise, Florida, 33351. You can call to set up your appointment, or you can just again find them online at willpoweredfittraining.webs.com. If you want to give them a call, that's 954-600-8332. Ask for Will, and again mention the word freedom, and he'll give you your first session free if you're a new customer. Or again, you can find them online at willpoweredfittraining.webs.com. Or once again, give them a call at 954-600-8332. That's it for commercials. Let's get on with the show.
You're listening to Spreaker Radio, defeating the New World Order, one podcast at a time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of LTF. I am your host, Robert Cancel.
And I'm Joseph with a mouthful of wine.
That's how we roll up in here. Alright. So, thank you once again for joining us. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon once again here on LTF, Let's Talk Freedom Radio. And I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us once again. Thanks to all of our new listeners. And, for joining us, and I hope you stick around for plenty more. And thanks to our loyal listeners who listen every single Sunday. Really appreciate that. You're the reason why we keep doing this. You can also find us online at talkfreedom.webs.com. You can subscribe there to get notifications in regards to every time I add an article or a new documentary, whatever the case may be. There's also really awesome member section there, kind of a built-in social network where you can friend other members and get in on the discussion in regards to defeating the New World Order, or just talking about day-to-day societal events, libertarian movements and so on. There's also a I'm actually putting a call out for we're currently looking for someone who has experience as a writer of some kind, somebody who's interested in getting into writing, somebody who may be in school for writing, If you're a college student just looking for something to put on your resume, whatever the case may be, I'm looking for an op-ed writer, somebody who can contribute about an hour a day to go online to our website and just contribute an article there in regards to current events or the libertarian movement, the liberty movement, the freedom movement, whatever you want to call it, things involving police corruption, whatever case may be, current events, things of that nature. So if you're interested in something like that, feel free to reach out to us via the website, or you can contact us on our Facebook page. It's Freedom Talk Now, Facebook.com/Freedom Talk Now, and shoot me a message there, and I'll be happy to give you the details so we can get started with that. Speaking of Facebook, please go ahead and like us on Facebook. Again, that's Facebook.com/Freedom Talk Now. You can also follow us on Twitter. It's Talk Free Podcast. Twitter @Talk Free Podcast. And finally, for Spreaker, if you could please, if you're listening to this show and you want to either get in on the discussion, you can actually chat with us live. If you click follow on our Spreaker profile, you'll be able to get notifications every time we go live or every time we put up a new episode. And you'll also be able to chat with us via the website for Spreaker. Once you click follow, there's a little chat button on the bottom right of the screen. You just click on that, and any questions or disagreements, whatever may come along.
Argue,
yes. Any dissenting points of view we welcome and encourage highly. So feel free to click follow, and you'll be able to chat with us live. And again, we welcome dissenting point of views, or if you agree with us, or whatever the case may be. Just we're interested in engaging in discussion with you. I think that's pretty much it for that. And I'd also like to thank my co-host Joseph for filling in last weekend. Sunday, I was out of town with the family, just taking a bit of a vacation, and he was kind enough to fill in and take over and fly solo for that episode. He did a really excellent job. I listened in for a little while, kind of took a break from the family, much to the chagrin of my wife. So I can kind of be nosy see him peek in on the show, and he did an excellent job. So really happy and proud of you. Thank you, man.
Well, thank you so much, man. I love what we're doing, and I believe in everything that we're doing, and our voices are probably inspiring other people that the way that they think is they're not alone, and I love it.
Right.
I feel honored that we got to meet.
Yeah, right on, man. Me too. Absolutely. Like mine. So, it's hard sometimes.
I'm glad I'm not
alone. Like-minded individuals. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Sometimes it adds a little bit of validation. Sometimes you think you're the only one, or your family members. Or
For a long time, we were. Like I seriously,
right.
What I saw going on, nobody shared my view.
Yeah.
My parents are, well, not so much both Republican, because like my mother, she was very intrigued with Hillary, and she didn't have anything negative to say about her. And then my father, very, very conservative and Republican. Anybody who owns their own business usually doesn't want to be taxed out of existence.
Sure.
So most business owners are going to be conservative or Republican. But my views did not align with either of theirs, because I make lines to what's actually happening, and I need rational. I need to understand why something's happening. There has to be a logical explanation, and
right. I'm the same way. I don't mind going along as long as you're going to explain to me what it is, and it better make sense.
Right, and that's why I don't like politicians, because there's never a rational explanation. It's just, well, you just vote for us, and then you'll see what we're going to do.
Right.
Like a la Biden. But you have to vote. It's in there. It's in the legislation. Just vote for us, and you're going to see. Right. It's like, okay, no, that doesn't work like that.
Right, and unfortunately, not enough people share that same view. It's wild to me how many people were willingly went along with that, and it just lends itself to. It points to how brainwashed and programmed our societies become to just take of all people's politicians' words at face value.
We're all looking for Santa Claus, right?
Right.
And when Santa Claus says, "Come sit on my lap, I'll give you what you want," you don't question it. You're just like, "I want this, I want this, I want that."
Right. Yeah.
Now, where are you getting this stuff from, Santa? Huh?